Hey guys, Ryan here, bringing us of commentary. This is going to be the second set in Group A of round 32 of the whatever MSL. This is going to be between HyuK and zerg. Woot. Let's try Nuke's thing. Wow, that's how does he do that? I do not know because that is impossible. Dear God, how does he do that? Anyway, this is going to be on Odd Eye 2, ZVZ, and I totally missed the colors. I'm pretty sure July is here at the lower right-hand position at the 5 o'clock. Yeah, it is. Yeah, 5 o'clock as the, I believe, was the red zerg, and then HyuK's at the 11 o'clock as the whatever zerg. I'll get the color to you guys in a moment. So they're going to start off. Wasn't this like a feature, popular, constant feature in the Avalon MSL, was it? I think where they always showed like the first person view of each player for the first 30 seconds, I'm sorry, of the game. 30 seconds, 30 to 60 seconds of the game. And it was extremely annoying because there's actually nothing going on either side. They're both just getting their hotkeys, getting their APM up, trying to get into the groove, get their economy going. So yeah, 11 o'clock's gonna be yellow. Hey, ketchup and mustard, woot. I want a hot dog. I really want a hot dog or a hamburger. I don't mind ketchup and mustard on my hamburger as long as it's decent, strong mustard. Okay, I'm going. Been over this before, Ranshin. You don't like Icelandic hot dog mustard. We get it. They all get it. Stop it. So, how about that upset in the first set, huh? So the loser of this one's gonna be facing off against Jaedong. And if it is HyuK, as I predict, because HyuK is despite his, HyuKiness, he's still a fairly decent ZVZ player, and he can, in ZVZ he can play with the best of them. So if he loses, I think there's a better chance actually of him beating Jaedong and Jaedong kind of get out of it. Even if he wins this one, if any of these guys wins this one, say HyuK wins this one, I still don't think he's going to be able to beat Baby. So Baby's probably going to take the 2-0 route. And then Jaedong is most likely going to be facing against HyuK in the final match. So there's a danger of Jaedong getting knocked out. It's kind of scary, isn't it? So let's see. Quick expo build coming in from HyuK. He's actually going to expand after an overpull. I believe both players actually went for that. Going to expand for a quick well. July zerg, I believe, went for a 9 pull. So he's going to get a bunch of zerglings out there right now. He's going to go and be aggressive with him. They are going to get spotted with an overlord, but hey, can't have everything, can you? Meanwhile, we saw July also put down his own expansion. If this comes down to Mutamicro, I don't really know, because July zerg, mind you, he's the guy that invented Mutamicro. He's the guy that invented. I'm not kidding. He's the guy that basically is the first guy to ever use Mutamicro in an official game. Drone's going to be pulled off the line here by HyuK. He knows his zerglings are a little bit behind. Doesn't have as many. There's going to be 5 drones and 4 zerglings against 6 zerglings. I still don't think Joy's going to manage this. But even this is enough damage done already. 5 drones, that aren't mining. July zerg just has to be annoying here. Reinforced with more zerglings has to be just annoying. Maybe pick off a drone if he can, but just moving in back and forth until HyuK has enough terrain to probably fight this back with nothing but zerglings. He has 6. July zerg actually going to move back now, but HyuK finally I think has enough forces to make that a non-factor. Going to pull his drones on his natural expo right now. Hey, since we're here, might as well mine here. We're going to come up for July. Well, on the opposite side, that's not the case. No gas mining was going on during that time for HyuK. So July, at the very least, doing a very good job of delaying the gas. A little bit of engagement near HyuK's base, where I think both players traded as zergling. HyuK is going to move down right now. I think he has speed where July doesn't. Yeah, I think that's the case. I think July does not have speed. He's going to try to hold this downward ramp fairly close to HyuK's base, and HyuK's meanwhile getting his own lair up. Not mining much gas, though, I think. July's are going to yet again retreat to a ramp. Going to try to fight this back, but I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. I think it's going to come away with this. Yes, he will. HyuK going to come in with 3 zerglings, and even more to support. Meanwhile, now July are going to be in a little bit of trouble. He doesn't have that much to fight this off with. We're going to see what he manages to do. He has his own natural expansion up, but he has only 4 zerglings to defend this. HyuK, meanwhile, has speed. July does not have speed, so he could be in a lot of trouble here. He has 1 zergling more, but HyuK's speed just is a huge advantage. Finally, July zerg's speed kicks in, so he's going to be able to fight this back and chase after those zerglings. Oh, come back here, you pesky little brats! Arrgh. On the opposite side, we're going to see HyuK start coming up. I feel like I'm all out of whack today. Casting at in late afternoon just does not fit my schedule. But hey, day off. why not? Might want to actually, do something in the evening instead of, sitting at home, being lonely, crying myself to sleep. No. No, I don't cry myself to sleep. I snuff. I sniffle myself to sleep. Kind of like that. So let's see. Both players just getting their spires up. Gonna wait for their mulas to come out. Both players spotting that happening. I think July's moving out with his own overlord. I saw HyuK moving his own overlord out of July's main. As soon as he spotted that spire, he's like, I rather want that overlord to survive another day. And HyuK actually focusing a lot of zerglings at his own front, just in case July tries to go for an aggressive action, so that it doesn't work. July's probably going to be a few seconds ahead, but it's really going to be a non-factor. Even if his Mutalisks are out there sooner, he's just not going to have enough, basically, time to move him out and do really much damage with him. But he doesn't have nearly enough zerg. Okay, never mind. I thought like, where were July's zerglings? It's going to be a huge zergling battle here. July going to move into this. He's going to back off the minute that happens. Has more reinforcement coming. He's going to try to get a decent attack going, decent defense here on this ramp. But I think HyuK has more forces. Yeah, July's going to be forced to push back yet again. Fall back reinforcements. He was actually trying to go for pincer, I think, with his zerglings on the right side, but he's going to be forced to fall back to his natural expo, fall back to his own ramp, where he's actually going to be able to hold the position a bit better. Has a Muta there to defend as well. Has some Mutas coming out. We're going to see what happens here. HyuK still trying to go for an aggressive action, but I think he's going to be forced back. More reinforcement coming in for HyuK, though, so he might still decide to go for this here. His own Mutas are going to be on the way. Wondering whether he actually decides to go for Scourge instead. Go for Scourge and more zerglings try to break this front here. July Zerg getting his own. I'm sorry, I always call him July Zerg. Just always used to it. Those general people just call him July, but July Zerg just, yeah, oh well. The Zerg of July. Let's see, HyuK still doesn't have a second gas at his, okay, just as I said, it puts down the extractor at his natural expo and gets it up. Joy, Renshin, StarCraft players are made to prove you wrong and to make you look like a fool. It's their job. It's their job. And they do it very, very well, too. Dryzerg apparently moving out there with a Zergling scout, I think. Has decent amount of Mutalisks so far, some Zerglings on front. I feel like I need a cup of tea or something. Get myself going. Got spring cleaning to do! Spent first 2 hours today like cooking, making special Russian Easter meals stuff. And now I gotta clean the place from head to toe. Does an apartment have a head and toe? I don't know. If it does, tell me where to find it so I can squeegee them really, really nicely. One Zergling coming out there for HyuK. Instantly gets picked off by Mutalisk. Come on, give me that epic Muta to Muta battle, where it all comes down to 2 flickers of micro, and then one person dies and the other survives, and it's all OMG. Give me something to scream OMG over, please. July is actually going to go on the aggressive. Going to be a little bit aggressive. There are Scourge for both players out there. Scourge. Both players might going to get some Scourge. Some Zerglings coming in for July Zerg as well. I think he's thinking of trying to break this. He's going to go in the Mutas again, try to do some damage, picking off over, trying to pick off some Zerglings before his own Zerglings are moving. He's going to move in with Zerglings. I think he has enough numbers, and I think he might actually have more Mutas in there. I'm not quite sure. Lighting some of his Scourge fighting in all sides, but his Zerglings are going to be able to penetrate through. He's going to pick up as many drones as they can. Even more Scourge coming in for July Zerg. I'm not quite sure what the Mutalist count is so far, but still his Zerglings going around over the ground, taking some shots from those Mutalisks. He's also picking off all the drones in that chest, but he's going to move out with his own Mutalisks, move them back, moving with some Scourge, but he picked off every single drone mining up his natural expo. I'm still quite sure if he has enough of a grouping, but no mining whatsoever going down in that natural expansion for HyuK. Now HyuK's going to be forced to counterattack right now, try to finish this off. More Scourge coming in, a very good timing for July Zerg. Just tries to push HyuK back. Meanwhile, he's going to have a stronger economy now in a couple of minutes, as long as he doesn't get his own economy harassed, pushing those Muta back very far with just Scourge. More Zerglings inside of HyuK's base, and one single drone that was mining minerals. Oh, God. I didn't even notice that. Horrible position for HyuK. Horrible. My falsetto is not the best, but horrible. So, I'm going to get an opera singer one of these days to show you guys how it's done. Get my falsetto going and totally sing an epic StarCraft intro. Anyway, miss all the action. HyuK's gonna go in, managed to land some of his Scourge, but now July Zerg has a bunch of his own Scourge, flying in his Mutas as well. No Scourge to support him for HyuK. I'm wondering whether there's going to have any sort of HyuK coming to the board. July Zerg, meanwhile, going to get 2 more Zerglings inside of HyuK's space, going to pick off even more drones every attempt. Stop mining for a while, and this is not something the situation HyuK wants to be in. I thought HyuK was going to take this, but in fact, it is most likely going to be July Zerg coming out of nowhere. Man, I haven't seen this guy in ages. He hasn't been playing in Pro League. He hasn't been playing anywhere, but gets himself to another MSL Ro32 and starts off with a win. And HyuK managed to pick off a couple of mutas there. Still trying to get his own muta number up, but he's just in a horrible position at the moment. More Scourge coming out for July Zerg. He has a much stronger economy and no mining at only 4 drones mining nothing but minerals at the moment. Just can't afford even to mine gas right now. So horrible position for HyuK to be in. He has that one group of mutas, and if he wants to get something accomplished, that's pretty much what he has to use for it. One drone actually coming out there for HyuK. I'm wondering what that's going to do. Scourge gonna come in. Micro from July managed to picks out both of the Scourge. Has his own Scourge coming in. Muta against Muta Micro here. Gonna see what happens. More mutas being produced. Very, very short resupply route here, and there is gonna be a GG there from HyuK. So July Zerg brings the win. OMG. GG guys. Wrenching out. Hope you.